cement first place out of this RMR and get to Copenhagen.
Very much shared territory for both of these teams as well. Descenti is the one to take point initially. My God, this man is coming in with a hand that was already warmed up, very clearly looking for 3. Will he find it? Not quite. That Lurk won't be able to get the triple opening kill all on his own.
The bomb away from the apartments, but paiN aren't biting off of just that sound cue. He's setting up util.
paiN know exactly what's coming in. Lux, however, doesn't realize what's coming in as a bullet to his head. Almost taken down, and with Phelps rounding the corner, it's 1, not 2. Phelps will have Noe's help to finish him off as well, but 4v1 and Imperial, despite the topsy-turvy turns they take, that's a tongue twister, still end up coming out on top.
Yeah, I mean, even if it was looking a little weird in terms of the Imperial master game plan, you look at it from paiN's point of view. They're down a man, they have to wait out all this time, they clear steps, but they know that they have extra men to sort of throw out sound baits, so making the right gamble, and unfortunately, they just don't have the manpower to stop or slow these Imperial players down. Nobody would have expected Descenti to come out and just hit 2 very fast headshots of the P250.
I don't think he did either, in all fairness.
Yeah, I mean, he killed the first guy, and it's like, wait, there was a second with him? They decided to double swing me, and I barely even noticed. So why not give it another college try, second time over? A lot of mid-control here for Imperial, but you can see they're just simply waiting for paiN to make a move. Lux falling right into the crosshairs of Noe. And the Molotov good as well. Kawa is forced away from short. I mean, this is looking like some nice due diligence so far from Imperial, not letting their guard down or getting caught by any of these positions so far.
That's about to change, though, because Era, the solitary man with the rifle, able to get a quick kill, and now he sets up for what looks like a Phelps isolate play, perhaps. Kao is nearby, playing underneath. Will Phelps be checking that angle? I'm not sure if he already feels like he's cleared it, but Kao has crept past, and this should be a freebie. There you have it. Phelps is down. And all due diligence be damned.
When they started to spread out and hunt independently after they got all that position, that they're now finding some difficulties. Kawa is creeping out towards stairs, but Henny was already so close CT, playing from that ROPS angle. Stairs now compromised as well. Biguzera trying to whittle down the numbers, but this flank from Nissim could be absolutely everything. First kill's easy, the second low HP on Noe as well, and Henny being that healthy player has to do a majority of the lifting here in the post plan. They're down an extra man.
Biguzera's playing containment from CT, and the scout has to be careful. NQZ able to scout Henny, sure, but no chances given to actually find the fire, and Biguzera finds him with his back turned instead. No way, all alone under Palace. Around that seems impossible, but maybe the time can be of assistance. Time has run out, but not for... Definitely a man who has served his time, but now comes down to NQZ with the AWP, but the flashbang forces him away. Nassim unable to find that first frag as well. With Molotov back towards the Tetris area, but they've already moved past it. Nassim's demise is met before that, though. He's good for 1. And NQZ just needs to contain, make sure they can't penetrate CT. No way, though. Lurk is perfect. Finds Lux and takes him down. That'll be meaning that Kawais is also kept completely busy. He can't turn away from mid, not easily at least. There'll always be that niggling feeling in the back of his head, but now Henny is hoping to come through. Cover off CT, the double push that's going to be planned out right now. All he cares about is Vinny's back. Vinny good for 1, turning around, just trying to put the pressure on, and Descenti as well. Just lurking forward from...
Being able to find that impact via Noe makes a world of a difference. You saw how difficult it was there for them to even track down Vinny on the bomb site.
Noe and Descenti are just being teed up for certain death unless NQZ is rotated away. Phelps has to make that happen, though. Needs to take point, needs to make contact, and Biguzera is the first one to fall. Phelps gets the frag, and NQZ yet to move, but he misses his shot regardless. That's going to be big. Lux unable to find anyone on the cross as well, and as NQZ's rotated, Kawais is the only one with a frag that maintains. That case is the same. And Phelps, in the meanwhile, has realized...
And both struggled to get anything on the actual Behold.
And a couple of other titles to boot. Nassim holding down, he's the one to find a frag. It's actually Kawais to get a second out from short, but he's traded away. It's 3 versus 2. They know where Nassim is, but Nassim's got an aggressive, nice jiggle from Phelps. Means that he's got the advantage all over again. Nassim gets nervous. Worried about that Palace push forward to try and take him down, but really it was just Phelps once again.
Yeah, there's not a lot that you can really put on Lux to recover this round for the squad.
I believe.
Imperial just scrapping their way into A, and Phelps finding Lux just creeping his way down middle. I mean, they've hit some nice sharp shots.
Oh, flash is perfect. Vinny good for only one though. He's okay with being traded like that. CTs now once again will be forced to reset, and paiN that early aggression that they do like to go for sometimes, it's been forced back to a more passive position. I do like this reaction from them though. Tripling up inside A main does, however, lead Lux to be in a position where he has to really put up a big defense on the B bomb side if they end up attacking his area of command. In the meanwhile, though, Imperial are just trying to set up for a couple of more aggressive lurks, potentially. Meanwhile, from Hemi, he's found out, taken down. That's the bomb on the ground.
This A bomb site. I do think this lurk from No Way will have to activate sooner than maybe even he wants.
He's not going for a descent. He just goes in, quick frag found into his brother's Molotov and moves out as well. But Nasim, position unknown. NQZ unable to get the shot, and Descenti somehow still alive. That gives Phelps time to recover, and again, paiN are putting their hopes on the shoulders of NQZ, but unfortunately the shots are simply not connecting.
Yeah, Nasim not finishing off that frag towards CT as well. It was very labored. He had to use more bullets than he really wanted to if he was going to try and find that planter.
Oh dear. That's unideal.
All right, needed a bit of extra oomph. But no one playing close ramp, so they couldn't hear it.
Re-tricking out the util, NQZ forced off the angle, and Henny gets the better of it now because Zera, again, the only player remaining on this A site as his teammates have fallen. He's inside the Molotov. Position must be known. Vinny waiting for the spam to come through, and Henny's now covering it off. The bomb will be planted back triple where it's safe. But Phelps makes it so no one is safe on the CT side. This late lurk will execute itself, and that also makes it so Bigo Zera can't save. He feels like he has to push forward. Phelps is just a monster though, rotating around everywhere he goes. He is just an absolute enigma. There's no clue about where he's playing in from. Maybe Kawes can find it. No! An enigma with hands! Both Lux and Kawes are going to be playing quite close towards a balcony position. If this ends up being a short hit, it's going to be troublesome. But speaking of trouble, Phelps is coming through again. My God, he's even got the Molotov out towards Under Palace, perhaps. No, but not ready for once. Phelps finally caught off. NQZ, however, does find his teammates traded away. Lux and NQZ, the only ones left. They should know Lux is here.
They have no idea.
He's been a consistent player on this B side, and Henny can't adjust in time. Now, Vinny trying to locate Lux and catch him out, but Lux is being so elusive in apartments. Rotations coming through, the bomb is on the ground. Vinny doesn't spot out Lux, he's worried about the push back over. And in the meanwhile, NQZ now, position revealed as well. Vinny is all alone, he needs help, he needs assistance, and No Way is here to provide. Lux cornered in now, will not be able to get the kill. NQZ has to step up. He's had difficulty so far, but with 15 seconds, at least the time is on his side if his teammates aren't, and he can't get the frag. No Way will still shut it all down.
No! Man, the difference it has, just having that extra man. Kept himself alive, had Vinny pinned in position, but they just couldn't deal with him fast enough.
Oh, again, NQZ just gets taken down. Henny gets the better of him. At least Kawes is there to trade, at least. But Silver Linings will soon be finished and light is fading. paiN need to find rounds. 2 of them, at least on the CT side. Or rather 2 more. Bigo Zera, however, doesn't realize, but he's still just in time. Bigo Zera trying to play out the bench position, getting himself some good advantages, but Descenti just takes him down through the box and leaves Nasim to find Phelps. Back to a 2-on-1. No Way was the hero of the previous round. But now the double swing is on the other side. The CT set up nicely for the vertical peak. They know where the bomb is as well. No Way spots out an elbow, gets the first for free, but he's turned around, and Lux with the delayed hit will this time give them the round. paiN come out on top. Bomb is nearby, but Imperial, knowing their shenanigans, might be changing it around at any point. Phelps taken down, Vinny as well hits the deck. So suddenly, a big advantage, one that might be extended. No, Descenti's ready. They're not going to be catching off the T side twice. And well, that second hop that Descenti has in his own hands, might not have been expected.
And, you know, before those 2 kills come out from middle, they were on a bit of a timer on the side of Imperial, but now that they sound that flank, Henny finding the trade in middle as well. This round is still on. There is no late trap to be activated here by paiN by hunting for that information. 2 sit within the A bomb site, leaving only Kawes as that sole B site defender. No one watching for this cross towards short, and the one man that decided to peek into it, Biguzera, ripped clean. And QZ has to play safe as well. They could still finish on towards that A bomb site with 20 seconds left. Imperial need to get a move on.
Kawes is holding his nerve so nicely. All he has to do is wait for the bomb tap. The time isn't working for Imperial, but now position reveal, flash is down. All he's doing is delaying, and it's a full 5-second flashbang. Quick shot found, no way is down, and the bomb with it. 3rd round secured for paiN. They do get a lifeline in these last 2 rounds, but that being said, paiN's plan is simple. Get onto that A-bomb site and have that lurker activate, but Biguzera is taken down, and with that, Noah is committed to another quick frag. NQZ trades, finally, and Vinny and company are trying to move in. The bombs are planted in an ideal location, but that said, at least it goes down. Vinny does go down as well, but Kawes doesn't realize there might have been a second player nearby. Phelps is the one who he's fighting up against. Henny and Phelps back to back, trying to fight out with a jump through. Henny's the one to collect. Now, Nassim and NQZ. NQZ to try and cover off that cross, but with the smoke down, that won't be particularly helpful. They're on the defuse, they're sticking to it. Henny's still all the way in. He finally gets the shot. Nassim to save the day with 3.
Man, good heads up. That smoke on the bomb.
Everyone knows 1 or 2 gun rounds, and suddenly all of that experience doesn't matter because the momentum's on the other side. Now, Henny doesn't want that to happen. He's found the first frag. Will he check this angle? No, it won't matter. Phelps misses the jump, but he might just take the duel outright and win it. He does. Now it's time for Vinny to look for the wins. He won't be able to find that first kill. No, just the head. Molotov to the back of the site. He continues forward. Vinny's got the quick double. Phelps on the assist did just force them forward, funnels them into Vinny's waiting arms. NQZ, a 1v4. Would have to pull out the full ace clutch, but with 25 seconds left and the bomb not down yet, any possibilities that were already minimal are looking impossible. Instead, will he even be able to find one? No, he will not.
Yeah, a lot of patience displayed there from Imperial, even in the 4 versus 1. Call the all clear. There's a lot of presence in utility, but not a lot of bodies.
Double Mac tends to try and push forward, but look at how far away Lux is from the rest of his team. Vinny has it easy. The double. Coming in for more, why not? The A4 will always be helpful, and No Way is as well. Trying to prevent the cross from coming through. Vinny goes down to the flames, but he doesn't care at all. Imperial on 11. They cannot be... And Henny's the one to meet that desperation, that charge in towards him. Is there any help? No, Descenti's flashed off, but Henny doesn't need it. It's a free duel given. Nassim trades, and Descenti now can activate. Moves through the smoke, looks for more, and he delivers every single time. Imperial, 12-5, and no reason to believe this will be anything but 13. Really wants to finish things as fast as he can. Descenti as well, spots out a man trying to find cover. In the meanwhile, Kawes trying to find blood. Will spill some, but not enough, and Henny's the one to actually get the kill. Casualties on the side of paiN will not be limited to just one. Phelps might be able to get more and more here. He's waiting for the smoke to dissipate. They've turned around and they face death. Phelps, the deliverer of it. And only Nassim left. He's got nothing to offer. Imperial now 1 map away from Copenhagen. They look untouchable.
He just can't keep getting away with it. Phelps shooting players in the back of the head. That is Imperial 1 map away from Copenhagen, and it's Nuke as our second in the series. paiN need this to keep hope alive.
Descenti, my god, he seems to do it every single time. The missile round surprise that he presents a double kill. And sure, NQZ is able to keep himself alive, but alive for what? Alive for certain death at the hands of Phelps. It is a quick war between them in the lobby crunch, but at the end of the day, the late smokes do reveal the fact that there are 2 players nearby. Phelps should know, gets one for free. Lux is down as well. Henny's demise is found in the meanwhile, but they don't really care because Descenti must have gotten at least 1 kill. That's what they thought. They thought wrong. Nade to pop open the doors. Phelps is still alive and kicking. Knows where the second man is. Looking for the full ace. But Vinny's there to deny.
Do at least have Phelps towards those secret steps, and they're trying to feign that he's not here and in position. They're going to try and use this Molotov as an advantage, and there ain't no way Lux saw a thing of Phelps spamming past those flames. They really want to hunt this trade, but Phelps has evacuated.
How frustrating must that be for Kao, as he felt like at every single point Phelps was right around the corner for him to take down. Obstacle upon obstacle, and Henny will be a wall. One that apparently doesn't fire out bullets, though. Walls don't do that. I got that one wrong. My bad, guys. No way, though. Maintains. What does he maintain? Success with the shotgun. That's what Vinny now pulls out the Tech 9. Knows there's an op around the corner, and with NQZ having the game he has been, Vinny...
But that XM can get you.
Seems like more often than not it has been getting you. Biguzera down early on as well. Not a good sign. He was one of the few players actually able to find much in that previous game. Vinny. Oh, Phelps is in just right behind them. Oh, misses out the movement, unfortunately. Otherwise, that could have been a quick Kinder surprise. Descenti down lower, spots out the hip. The bomb will be planted. At least Cows has something to talk about, but Lux shuts down conversation immediately. Descenti gone. Lux keeps himself alive, and Henny is aware of NQZ, who is still lurking out. 4 versus 2 Imperial once again. An absolute advantage, but the clock is ticking down low. Maybe there's still some fight left in these Tech 9s. Nassim playing from behind. Oh my god, Henning just adjusts immediately. Nassim is gone. Lux had revealed his position earlier on, but while the defuse comes through, the smoke is there as well. Quick headshot connected. Lux trying to maintain that spray. But it will still be Imperial to find another round. It gets close, but they still keep 3 players alive. They are more than... So much presence and outside. Vinny even stays down underneath vents. If that had been anything like a fast play onto upper, then no way would have been all alone. Descenti doesn't fall. NQZ, he's not watching.
Biguzera inside of the vents. They just try and link up with those players on the top side. Flash is beautiful. Vinny flushed out, but they have a high-low setup on this A site. No way finding the first, and Phelps just trying to keep them contained. It's NQZ that trades back on that AWP, but Phelps is such a nuisance. A hard man to pin down, and Descenti ascending up the ladder, but unsure about whether to commit or not. There could be watchful eyes on him, but they're so concerned about Heaven.
The flashbang. At no point has Biguzera considered anyone coming in from vent, but the self-flash from Imperial might make it so Descenti's got no choice but to do so. Off nearby, Descenti finds NQZ scoped into Mini, and Biguzera is just a dead man standing. Not for long. 6. It's an immediate ramp rush that's called out, but they're met with fire and an off. Henny finds the first, that's a bomb as well. Henny can ask for some company to be given over. He might not need it. They're focusing back on Hell instead. Phelps nearby is making a fair bit of noise. He's realized they're nearby, though. Be careful, but he is being quite loud.
They know.
They have every idea, but the glass will stop them from tracing him. And now he's got the advantage of verticality, one he doesn't make use of. Deep nade, but they might not be ready for No Way. Playing up on top in the rafters. He's good for the first. Does he expect to? Now he does. Nassim reveals position with a nade chucked out, and he does get the kill eventually. A second as well found. Biguzera and Nassim on the upper side. Will they expect Descenti so close, so personal?
Very audible rotation here from Henny, but they don't double up, and Descenti revealing in from Hut. It's Henny on this AWP. Seems already low, but hard to distinguish between which player that would be. What would be the best chance? And 2 smokes up, they could reposition. They could have taken back Hut. But Henny's still creeping closer and closer. They watch for it, and Nassim able to lock it in. A 4K for Nassim is what's needed for paiN to finally break through. But you gotta appreciate the call to just simply contact through in towards Heaven, because I made it very uncomfortable.
The point though, Vinny is holding down the A side. He won't be traded too quick. No way nearby. He is given some more time, and he's used it perfectly. Gets 2 big frags. That extended kill onto Vinny means No Way fully recovers from that flashbang, and he can just play deathmatch on that A site.
Maybe they were expecting an adaptation in from Imperial. paiN were on a dry spell. They go with that fast ramp take, and it works out for a round, but Henny didn't need the extra help. He got his kill, he stayed alive. He didn't feel like he was going to receive too much pressure.
Ramp, it would be a 2 versus 5, and still paiN can't feel comfortable.
But baited audio for Vinny to simply catch them off guard, but no. Cowes clears it. Descenti activating as well on the trade, but Henny still locking them in position. He finds Biguzera, and Nissim also floored. This pistol trying to run Henny down, but Henny, a fast flicking AWPer, he just runs right back at NQZ, but NQZ gets hands on the big green.
It's his weapon of choice, but maybe not the weapon he's been delivering with so far in the series. Time ticking down low. NQZ, that fast movement that he's made back towards that CT side doesn't mean that he'll be able to get the bomb plant easily. There's no smoke either, and Phelps has just been a silent killer. Lux needs to die early. They don't want to commit to the duel. No Way swings out and gives him some comfort, gives him some mercy.
paiN haven't had a couple of swings at it, but none of these seem replicatable. You know, these are very independent on finding these individual frags, and Biguzera does strike first, but this trade is instant.
Well, Descenti's moved past his own smoke, and he's found a kill and backed off, so you're looking over towards a menace. Well, look no further. Not quite at the right positions, but they will be able to rotate down quickly. Henny is here to try and stop the cross. Misses a shot. Rare miss from him, but a Molotov at least will be tagging up Cowes. Nade as well. Cowes is gone, and NQZ, before the Flames finished off cremating his teammate, has also fallen. Nassim slightly sloppy on that first, and now with the wallbang he can't quite complete. Not ready for the window frame to cut him off like that. And as he's looking for shots up in the rafters, Nassim is crisp, but it's a 1v4. What can you really do?
Oh, I mean, there was certainly a chance. No Way dropping, and a little bit of teammate love being given over. Imperial are feeling in rhythm.
Everything but Bigus instead avoided it. Moves past No Way still. Back of the A bomb site, and there's a player in Hut who goes uninterrupted, but now spotted out. They get the openings, they get all three. paiN out of the tactical timeout, once again showing life at 9-1. And it doesn't feel...
And he could save that AWP, but he's really waiting to see what Phelps fishes up, but it's seeming like a whole lot of nothing. So even though they've looked good, they've got money to spare, they want to cut short some of the opportunities, maybe for paiN instead, setting up for exits instead.
Because Zara is hunting down on basically no HP, and he, you know what, fortune favors the bold.
Yeah, he really wanted to kill Phelps this round. He waited so long on that red peak, knew somebody was probably going to play those secret steps, but this is the right call. This time there wasn't as much presence outside. This time they set up for a lobby hit, and those flashes working. Have they found a solution? No secret start, but a leaning wall, and Biguzera out wide. Didn't try and cross with those smokes. Looked to take the challenge. A nice kill through it. Phelps was spamming, and NQZ right back. Lux as well, picking off No Way on the top site.
They know Vinny's the only threat they have to deal with, but it's a big one. Good damage dealt, and Henny's here for the closer. Bomb down, Nassim nearby. Henny buys time. His clock hasn't run out, but Descenti, will he be expected by Cowes? Descenti certainly seems to know there's a player around the corner. Cowes is gone, and Nassim, the only one left standing. A quad kill to deliver that first round they won, and now he needs a double here, but in such precarious circumstances. No bomb on his back. And all the time in the world to sit and dwell and think and hope and pray that Imperial will make a mistake, but Henny's trained in, Henny's zoned in.
Glory becomes heaven. That will be the only way that they break past. Nassim, it's all on timing as he creeps further and further forward. Henny won't just simply sit and wait. Catch his timing. It is 10 rounds for Imperial out of a strong CT performance that allows access to a plant. They could also sneak their way out if they're not too careful, but that's why Cowes goes forward, tries to take the challenge, but a whole lot of missed shots, takes a lot in return, and he's hunted down. No Way breaking in, but Nissim round that smoke, finding heads, and their Lux activates, but Vinny answers back with 2. Into a 2-on-2, Biguzera, that smoke fades, and he's out and caught with his pants down. It's a 1-on-1 between NQZ and Henny, the two AWPers for both these respective squads. But Henny, that level of experience, he's not gonna miss out on the shots. Damage was done, and Henny survives on so low health, but that hope that paiN needed to make it to Copenhagen in this series. They need something for the confidence. They can't get completely dominated here by Imperial, but they may not have an option. 5-7 activating for a couple, and Cowboys at the back of the bomb side with the MP9 there to trade as well. Henny trying his best, but they're getting crunched, they're getting run down, and it's on those hyper-mobile weapons that paiN don't just keel over and die.
Is that where the comeback comes in, paiN? Is this where you prove your mettle? It would be historic. Phelps. Head found, bodies next, and QZ in the ground.
So good on some of these independent plays. Phelps has been, honestly, I don't know how he's gotten away with so much in so many of these rounds. But he's played to a level, he might not be the top of the scoreboard. That's eclipsed by Henny and No Way. Phelps was just such a problem. Wow, what? That tech from Henny as well, on point. Damn!
20-5 right now. Henny's with the 4KD. Nassim in the meanwhile, again, the stalwart defense that paiN tries to present.
From nice technique to tech nines, paiN are getting brutalized on the anti-force by Imperial answer escape of Cowboys. But Imperial just that one round away.
I'd say their backs are against the wall, but it feels like paiN has been pushed into it, made a tapestry at best, a painting of brutality. And Henny, the man holding the paintbrush for most of the work, has fallen early this round. Traded, yes. Oh, have to love the attempt, but that's all it is, an attempt. Nassim as well goes down, and it's just two men standing between Imperial and Copenhagen. It's just two men standing between the first Brazilian team at the first CS2 Major and NQZ. He's relying on Cowboys to extend for just a while longer. Phelps will not be noticed, but Cowboys will not care.
But nothing that I'm sure that Imperial will linger too much on. They've got a whole lot of breathing room before they have to worry about paiN breathing down their necks.
They should know where Cowboys is, but Biguzera might be able to take that into his own hands. Phelps just takes his life, and NQZ and Lux though wants to respond. Lux still alive, trying to duck away in a corner. A smoke to give him some more space and more room, and a flash actually will be what betrays him further. Still not down though, they can't trace him away. Nassim falls, Lux falls to his death. And what a way to lose the round. Imperial might not know it themselves. They're on 13 and over to Copenhagen they go. Celebrations galore.